Welcome to Uplink, where we explore the world of digital infrastructure, uncovering the technology fueling AI and cloud innovation with the leaders making it happen. I'm your host, Michael Reid. My guest today is Carlos Eduardo Sedeh. Carlos is a leader in the Brazilian telecom market. He offers a CEO's perspective on meeting the explosive demand for fiber connectivity and digital infrastructure in the region. Let's dive in. Carlos,
Good to see you,
great
man.
to see you, man. Yeah. Thank you for coming. You've got an awesome background. We were chatting before, and I wanted to capture this for the cameras, but you've been a bit of a serial entrepreneur starting in the 90s or late 90s with dial-up. You're in Brazil, so you're connecting folks into the platform, and then you built some really cool stuff. I'd love you to just share quickly, a little bit of background on how you did that, and now you're the CEO of a really interesting company as well. We'll talk about that, but yeah, where did you come from? How did that sort of start?
Good. Thank you very much for the opportunity to talk to you. I will try to do my best accents, to talk.
Perfect.
It's not my mother tongue, but I will put all my effort to, let's talk a little bit about my background. I studied economics, and I start I've created the first dial-up company in '99.
Wow.
I was in a traveling with my friends, and we saw free internet services, and was very, very something that impacted us, because that time in Brazil the internet was like in the beginning.
Very early.
Very, very few people used to use internet at that time. So we came with the idea to make internet more popular in Brazil, and we launched it.
Crazy idea. There you go. Yeah.
And we launched our first company, Super 11, in '99. In the end of the month, I remember, and after this, I've created myself with some partners and some amazing people that I found. Other two companies. One was Samba, which is that time national ISP.
Yeah.
Using
Which
the
is
concept.
amazing. Yeah, that's really interesting.
Yeah, it's interesting, in fact, because I don't know how it's developed in other countries, but in Brazil I felt this, because there were local companies with local infrastructure. So, for example, if I live in a city without internet, I should do a long distance call to the nearest city with infrastructure to
like a long distance phone call, which you pay for the very expensive.
A lot of money, because it was built per minute. Imagine.
Yeah.
And that time, as you remember, to download the music.
Yeah.
To
10 minutes to get you.
10 minutes, 20
longer,
minutes. So, and you paying like you were doing like a long distance call. So we've created a national number, a non-geographical number, which is a concept that you have the same number to capture all the incoming calls nationwide. Okay? Yeah. With a flat fee.
Yes, so instead it's almost like making it a local call everywhere.
Everywhere, yeah.
That would have been big.
The same price, and fixed price, because there were some rules in Brazil that time that allows that time allows you to connect, for example, paying less depending on in the weekend, for example, during the weekend. The rates were reduced for dial-up connections, and our intention was to provide a non-geographical number, the same number in Brazil, with fixed price.
Yeah. So good.
Yeah, it's good.
You brought the internet to Brazil.
No, not really. But after that, I have joined Megatelecom.
Yeah.
Okay. Now it's important thing. I will do a spoiler here.
Yeah.
We are rebranding our company to SAMM.
I saw that. Yeah. Cool. All the graphics look great.
Yeah. I've showed you. But SAMM was the last acquisition we made. Megatelecom is a group of 7 acquisitions.
Okay.
Uh,
How long have you been at Megatelecom?
15 years.
15.
Yeah.
Wow. Cool.
It's a journey, man.
Yeah.
It's not something we cannot create something big in a short term. You
Yeah,
know?
of course.
I believe
Yeah.
that. Demands
so-
demands time and energy.
What was it 15 years ago when you started? Was it one of your companies that was acquired in, or did you start to build, or was it an acquisition, or how was the 15? And then you've obviously acquired a lot today, so-
Good point. We have started as a provider of fiber connection to final customers, like a B2C company.
Yeah.
When I joined the company, my mission was to start to develop the B2B market. Okay.
Yes. Move from business to consumer.
Yeah.
Customer, so
Business
retail
consumer.
was retail, like consumer at home, or a company office.
Yeah, office.
Okay.
office.
Yes. That's
Yeah.
like a last mile
Yeah,
sort of solution.
I came to the company to develop this market. Or imagine we have fiber spread in that time 2 or 3 cities, and we said, okay, we are just our addressable market now is just a final customer. Let's go to the business customers. So I've started in the company. On the company, just with this mission to develop the B2B market, and of course after this I started to I've created a business unit to provide services to B2B, and of course, a long story short, but in 2-3 years this business unit was like increasing fast, demanding investments, demanding time. So we decided to split the company into 2 legal entities.
Yeah.
One for B2C and the other one for B2B.
Brilliant.
And that time I have assumed as the CEO of the company 11 years ago from now. And we have started we created a roadmap of acquisitions that we could do to leverage the company.
That's acquisitions of fiber assets and building assets as well. Is that what you?
Yeah. Good question. Okay, our first acquisitions was to increase our addressable market. Okay, to increase in terms of locals or cities that we attended that time, and products and services. Okay, so we acquired a company to provide IT services like cloud services, data center services.
Brilliant. Yeah, like a managed services style.
Yeah. And all the last 3 acquisitions we made, SAMM was the last, and previous to this, we acquired the Internex operation in Brazil. Okay, Internex Colombia, which is a company, a regional company for Latin.
And it's just Brazil that you're servicing, or it expands beyond Brazil?
No, just Brazil.
Yes,
just
you
Brazil.
took the Brazilian arm of that company.
We took the Brazilian operation of them, and a group of companies in the center of Brazil. So when you see our network coverage, we have from the center to the south.
Okay.
We start on Brasilia and Goiânia and on Centro-Oeste, going to the south to Porto Alegre. So we have a very, very good coverage. We have a backbone, including roadways, OPGWs, and it's very resilient network. But going from where we started to create a ring to connect data centers in São Paulo, because you have a lot of data centers there, demanding services.
A lot of those. I mean, we're building out in 13, I think, and you're helping us connect to pretty much all of those.
Yes, it's a good point. Yeah. Because we have created this network, underground network, very resilient, to connect the data centers.
That's important. It's not running across lines that can be cut.
Yes.
Much more resilient.
Costs cost much more to implement,
of
but
course.
Along the time,
Far
if
more
you
stable.
see, makes sense, because you cut your OPEX costs, along the time.
Yeah.
And we have created this powerful network to connect to the data centers with beyond fibers, with infrastructure, racks, energy, all set to provide services from any data center. And then we started to attract the business to business customers, because today it's something that you can feel in your business, but the big telcos are not be able to customize solutions,
Yeah.
to
Can't move fast enough.
yeah. They sell what they want to do. And we have a completely new approach to go to market with our customers. For example, we hear more than we speak, because we must understand what kind of complex
trying to achieve,
situation
yeah.
they have. Internet.
Well, that was how we got engaged. I mean, you're doing stuff for us that I don't think anyone's ever done in that market, which is cool. Software-defined networking is very different. This NAS space, very new to Brazil. So, yeah, we appreciate your support on that.
Good. And I believe, as I have told you, because the customers are willing to establish communications and relationship with companies that understand their demands. So that's something that Megatelecom has, like a value proposition, to hear the customer, to create the solution, because as I have told you, we have sectors in Brazil, is the same here or in Australia or anywhere. Banks, they have specific demands for fraud detections, for scamming, for something like this. Cybersecurity is an issue. Industries are pretty different. They have other demands. We have a very good case in Brazil with Mercado Libre.
Yeah,
It's our long-term customer.
It's an amazing company.
Yeah, it's amazing.
Not well known in the US, but or globally, but servicing the region, it's like for us in the US, it's the equivalent of Amazon.
Yes. It's our Amazon.
Not Amazon Web Services, but actual Amazon.
Yes.
You can order anything and get it delivered. Yeah.
They have started to make e-commerce popular. That time.
Yeah.
They was born in Mercado Libre was born in Argentina.
Yes.
It's an Argentinian company, but their most relevant operations in Brazil is in Brazil.
And that's the interesting part. I mean, we were talking with them, and they were also doing banking services and all these other things that they've added into the platform.
Yes.
It's a massive distribution company, a sales company for like retail. It's a banking sort of regulations. They're huge.
They understood the game. Digital is another game. Is another way to capture the customers, to monetize the customers. So they are a very good company. They are one of the winners in this game.
Well, that's what we've found is there's some phenomenal companies that are doing some really big things that are not well known outside of the LATAM market, but particularly Brazil. So that's what we were so excited when we landed, just to see the innovation that's happening, and I think things that you wouldn't have thought looking externally. So we're learning a lot.
Yeah. Brazil is we are a poor country, but rich in resources, in water, in our agribusiness is huge. It's huge. It's something. But unfortunately, we are not a rich country. We have many challenges there.
Mm-hmm.
When I said to you that my intention the first time we have created Super 11 was to make internet more popular, is because I understand that digital, when you have access to content, to experiences, to knowledge, you can transform, impact very
develop. And it's the digital divide. I mean, it still happens in the United States as well, where there's like internet you cannot access in certain areas because they haven't rolled that out. And the difference between the kids, they don't have access to the content in the school. It's just it pushes the poverty line. So it's super important.
And the technology should help us to achieve the knowledge. But it's doing the opposite. Is even increasing the difference between
the divide.
But the rich and the poor. So that's something that, of course, living in a poor country is something that touched me very deeply
course,
because,
yeah.
and beyond that, just to back to Megatelecom now, SAMM, we have acquired the companies to increase our addressable market, to bring like new services and products and the IT. It's something important because we Megatelecom was the first company in Brazil, the select company, like operator,
Okay.
competitive operator company, to put a lot of effort and energy to develop the IT services.
Okay.
That's something that we
It's
believe.
different as opposed to just providing the connectivity. You
Yeah.
actually go beyond. Yeah.
Yes, and now, of course, it's obvious, but that time, 10 years ago,
Yeah.
it
Yeah, early.
was something that was not obvious. So, and the last three acquisitions, we acquired backbone. So now we have this coverage in Brazil that is something
Diverse fiber paths.
Yes,
Yeah.
diverse
Yeah.
and underground and high availability. So I believe that this is something very unique. You know, it's something different.
Yeah.
It's not
Well, you
easy
need
to
that
reply.
reliability. Yeah, it needs to be available and reliable. Otherwise, you can't run the tech services that you need.
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
And our intention is to attract more complex customers, like e-commerces, like banks, fintechs,
Yes.
and traders.
Well, there's a lot of banks. The thing that I found amazing was however the regulations from a telco perspective. Someone's saying there's like 30,000 telecommunications companies in Brazil, which is like that's very different.
Yeah.
Some countries have one.
Yes, yes.
Some countries have like 3 or 4 or 5 maybe. But in your case, there's thousands and thousands. So
Yeah.
what is that? Is that because of the way it's regulated, or how it played out, or just the remote nature of things?
I think it's a mix of things. The when when the public companies became private, I believe 20 something years
Yeah.
ago, the regulation was not so clear about the fiber optics. So
Okay.
they left. There was a room to occupy, and a lot of small companies started to do this. When you see the Brazilian situation, what I think there are a lot of companies, but few of them will survive in the next 5-10
Things
years.
with consolidation.
Consolidation and scale, but telecom is a scale business. You know,
Yeah.
you must scale to have money
Lots,
to
yeah.
do the capex to
Yeah.
scale. So it's like a cycle. And when you have very small operations, you don't have access to
It's
money.
hard, yeah.
You don't have access to technology to scale. So it's a little bit confusing. So for me, the natural path to the future is to combine those business.
Yeah.
Okay. So
And that's part of your story. You're looking for acquisitions to bring into your portfolio
Yeah.
as you expand. So
Yeah.
you've got access to enough capital to do that. So from a strategy perspective, you'll keep acquiring, keep building. Do you also build and roll out new fiber, or is it purely acquisition?
yeah, it's both. Okay?
Yeah,
we
of
are
course,
we
yeah.
are investing.
All of it.
Yeah. Okay, the cost of capital in Brazil now is very high. Okay, it's something that I must say to you because it's like a 20% per year. So it's something. You know, it's not easy to create a return over 20%.
20% is your cost of capital.
20%.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Around because
Yeah.
our basic interest tax now is like around 15%.
Wow.
So it's very high.
Okay.
And of course you never will get money for 15%. You must pay a plus.
Yeah.
So I'm talking about 20, but sometimes it's 30%,
You need
25%.
30% return to make the investment makes sense.
Depends
Yeah.
on how the company is structured. So in our case, what we see as the future scenario, we do both. We do capex for increase our own network, our existing network, but on the other hand, we have a very, very. I'm looking all the time for opportunities, okay, to buy, because I know that there are regional companies that could plug in
Extend you, yeah.
because I understand SAMM has now a platform, okay, fiber. We own 7 data centers, edge data centers, not hyperscales, but edge data centers. In non-obvious cities like countryside, instead of São Paulo, like Rio de Janeiro, Goiânia, and
so then you can bring back to those pops in effect, and then expand that into the business.
Sure. Using the backbone, using the edge data centers, using our platform, we can bring this business and combine, and the business combined. 1 + 1 will be 3.
Yeah, and
because
lowers your costs. You can deliver more. As that's the vision. I think you were talking before, where you want to take the company. You want to get bigger, bigger, and bigger, and then potentially IPO maybe.
Yeah. It's our plan. You know?
That's so cool.
It's our desire is to create a public company, because we understand that we have space to do this. The Brazilian market, as I have told you, is must be consolidated, and we want to be one of the guys that is doing the consolidation
together. Yeah.
When you said that there are hundreds and thousands of companies, most of them, 95%, are B2C companies.
Yes, because the consumers doing with in local internet.
In B2B, we have few companies, but I understand that, as you have told, we don't have enough business to more than 20, 30 companies nationwide. So that's something that I believe our investment thesis is to consolidate the B2B and to become one of the big
keys
independent telecom companies doing just B2B, because in Brazil we have companies doing B2B and B2C and mobile.
Yes,
it's like huge telcos like Vivo, like Claro, and they do everything. We just do
niche,
B2B. So that's why we choose it to be focused on B2B, 100% focused on B2B, and to provide much more beyond connectivity, to provide IT services. And quality services, and a good relationship with the customer is something that we must, it's one of our big values,
I love your statement, listen more than you talk, which is rare. Because the point is, most companies have got a product and they're just going to deliver that. Whereas what you're saying is you're listening to what they need to achieve and ideally trying to design that. And in most cases, we're the same, actually. We constantly get feedback from our customers on a product that they would love us to deliver. Typically, if one customer wants it more than the next one, so you build it into a repeatable product, and then you realize that actually, yes, most companies are interested in that. So, I mean, we see that with you guys. We appreciate the partnership, by the way. It's exciting for us to land there, because we're 26 countries now. Brazil was one of the more challenging to land in, but it's certainly an exciting space, and particularly with partners like yourself, we couldn't have really done it actually. So, we're really excited. Yeah,
we're gonna rock together in Brazil, because as I have told, we have the demand. Our B2B customers need to be more attended, need to have more connectivity options and quality
choice.
And your product is amazing. Let me tell you something. A few years ago, I don't know, maybe 7 or 8 years ago, I was here
ITW,
talking with a Brazilian guy, or better, American company that was entering in Brazil, doing the booth, starting to operate in Brazil. And they told to me, there is a company, Megaport, very very nice company, and I started to try to reach you, not you in person, but to reach someone from Megaport, to try to develop something, because when I understood what you did. What you do, I was like very impressed. I said, I want to be a partner of this.
Yeah.
I want to bring them to use my infrastructure in Brazil. Of course, that time I was a very local and small company.
Yeah.
But now it's for us. Is
We both grew up.
I'm
Yeah,
proud to be
yeah.
to be here exactly
Yeah.
the same place ITW to celebrate this partnership that we're gonna create in Brazil.
That's cool.
And I really believe that we will develop good things together. Will be amazing, you know.
Yeah. No, it's super exciting.
Yeah.
I love that you had the vision way back 7 years ago. We finally got there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, it's a pleasure, man. Thank you so much. Yeah.
I thank you very much for your time, and good to see you. When you come to Brazil, call to me and let's rock it together. You
We
know.
will. Yeah.
Thank you very much. Yeah. Cheers.